It's day one of our road trip around Italy, and we are so excited. Over the next month, we'll be both visiting some of the most iconic destinations, as well as hitting the trails and exploring the countryside. This morning, we're starting our journey in Milan, where we've spent the past couple of days, and are making our way to the coast to Genoa and its neighboring towns. History, food, and cozy seaside villages, what's not to love? Come along for the ride.
All right, we ready?
We ready!
We finally made it into our first destination along the road trip. We're about to set out on a walking trail that brings us to Ferrari Square, and that's about all I can remember.
Yeah, there should be some cool sights along the way. I think we're gonna walk through the historic city center, and we're starting here in the old port, which I believe is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's absolutely beautiful. The different ships and the color of the water is really striking, even though it's a bit cloudy. It's been a beautiful start to it. So ready to get moving?
Ready to head out. And the water actually reminds me of home.
Oh, a little bit. The port, while beautiful, was pretty packed at the time with school field trips and street vendors, so we decided to keep moving and head towards the old town. Even though this was a longer travel day for us, which unfortunately meant less time to explore, we were really excited to get a taste of this beautiful city.
Now this is like an old time location that looks really cool.
This is what we were looking for. This is beautiful.
Absolutely. It looks like they have a lot of tours that come out from the port. And you just walk just a little bit in, and it's like being in a really old town.
The streets were full of delicious food, and Danny had to pull me away from buying gnocchi by the kilogram. But back on track, we found our way to the Cattedrale di San Lorenzo, a church dating back to the 9th century. The black and white striped exterior was the first cathedral we had seen in this style. The interior of the church was also stunning, and we decided to spend a little extra time here and climb up the bell tower to take in the views of the city from up there. One of the things that I noticed while we were driving in is just all the different pinks and yellows and oranges. It's really stunning, and I know that's kind of what this region is known for.
Yeah.
And it's just a taste of what's to come as we continue down the coast. I'm really glad we climbed up here. This is beautiful.
Yeah, we were just walking right up the road. Leanne said, "This is one of the stops I wanted to see."
There's the gates to the city.
Oh, cool. Leanne got a little distracted. She saw the gates of the city and decided she needs to video it right now.
We need to show the people. That was a really cool, unplanned stop. Look at this building. Oh my gosh, and the lion.
That's so cool.
So this is the city gate that we saw from the top of the cathedral, and we had to get a little bit closer. But now we can head to the Piazza de Ferrari.
Ferrari, let's go. No, this is not a dealership. This is just Italy.
And we have arrived. We're trying to figure out which way to look because all of it's beautiful. This is amazing. Let's do a little 360 action here.
Seriously, we don't know which view to take in this square from, because it's just so incredible. Love you.
This is awesome! And surprisingly not busy.
That's one of my favorite things about it. You know, when we first arrived, the port really wasn't our scene, at least for what it was at the time. And as we've walked around, it's such a quiet city that I kind of want to come back here to visit. Like, it's tough because like when you're doing a road trip, you have to move on quickly. So you take it in, maybe you grab a meal or a drink, and then you move on. So we had to stop and get some lunch on our way back to the car.
Oh my gosh, this place smelled so good. I could not walk by it. So we went in and we asked for what their favorite is, because I think that's always a good way to go. And she said she had two favorites, this one and that one. So we got one of each.
So the original and the one with cheese. And we're gonna try the one with cheese first.
Oh my gosh, it's so cheesy. Danny, look at that. Oh
I
my goodness.
see.
Right? Is that not so good?
So
All right,
good.
let's try the original.
So soft, so
Is it
good.
really yummy?
Mm-hmm.
Let me have a nibble of that corner.
Good.
Really good. We made it back to the car before the rain came, which is awesome. So we are headed over to Boccadasse Beach. Hope I'm saying that correctly. And I managed to save our dessert from the rain.
Nice. I love it. Looks so good.
It looks so amazing. I can't wait to get into this.
It had Genoa in the name.
It did. We had to get it. Maybe we'll get to the beach and then dig in.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's do that. Safety first, everyone. Safety first. Boccadasse is a gorgeous fishing village about a 10 to 15 minute drive from Genoa's old port. We parked in the neighborhood and within a short walk, we made it down to the beach area. Even on a rainy and windy day, this place was incredible. The colors of the buildings were a taste of what was waiting for us, and we enjoyed strolling along the coast, taking in the views from every angle. We eventually pulled ourselves away to head to our final destination of the day. Back in the car. It's finally time for dessert. Danny, how is it? Was it worth it?
So good.
It's really good?
Mm-hmm. It's just such a good mixture.
Okay,
Such
awesome.
a good mix.
A good little snack. And on to our next stop. We arrived in Portofino and it is so
Stunning.
cute. The drive here, unbelievable.
This is very, very cute. I love it.
We're just walking through the town now on our way down to the harbor, taking the views,
Maybe sit and have a sandwich.
maybe. While there was plenty to do and see, the real charm of Portofino, I think, is just slowing down, walking along the harbor, and getting lost in good conversation, which is exactly what we did. Though we wished we could have spent longer in each spot today, we're glad we got to see a bit of each of these places while passing through to our next longer stay along this road trip.
Well, what do we think?
It's so stunning. This was 100% worth the drive in and coming down here just to see it. This is one of those places, I know our list is getting long of Leanne's list of places, like
To return to?
it's always tough with travel. There's the new places that you want to go and then other places that you want to return to. And I think Danny said it earlier, just some places you wish you had more time, and in the nature of our road trip, we had to be pretty selective, but it's hard to pull ourselves away from this one.
Oh yeah, I think we're gonna sit here for a little bit.
I think so. So we'll sign off here, but please subscribe because our Italian road trip continues. And in our next video, we'll be hiking Cinque Terre.